Okay, we are doing an early Friday stream today. We are here in Anchorage, Alaska, and getting ready to go. Kramer was here for a second. He'll be back. He's on the bus coming home from school. And Kelsey's here, it looks like, and that's all I see so far. If you're here and watching, let me know in the chat. Say hello. We are going to be flying to Juneau. It's not a very long flight today, but again, we've got some time constraints, and that's why I'm flying early. Got some overcast looking skies today. Jetway's not put up against the airplane yet, but we'll get that in a moment. Got to get the load specified in the aircraft. So let's go ahead and get that done so we can start loading up and hit the skies. And then we'll talk about what we're doing today. Do need to set up Fly Live still, and I need to activate Project Fly. So let me do that right now before I forget. So there we go. Project Fly has been activated for this flight. Let's take a look at the flight plan, shall we? That is over here, so I bring it over to the other window. There we go. So we're flying to Juneau, Papa Alpha Juliet November, and our alternate today is CYXY, which is up here, which is Whitehorse. Might sound familiar if you've ever watched Ice Road Truckers. Anyway, we are going to be flying. It's a pretty straight route, pretty simple route. It's there actually are no arrivals into Juneau. It's just kind of come in and do it. There is a departure we're taking, which is the the no end departure. I think it is. Yeah, no end 4 to no end, and then direct to Cushy, which I think that's no, it's tough to sound. Cushy's right here. And it's an interesting approach into Juneau, and I'll show you this in a second. It's actually an LDA, so the ILS, the localizer, is not in line with the runway. It's kind of like DC due to terrain, and so we'll show you that in a second. So it should be fun. We're taking about 16,000 pounds of fuel today. We have about an hour 30 en route. We have 140 people on board, 800 pounds of cargo for a total payload of 33,000 pounds, and a zero fuel weight of 124.3 thousand pounds. So, all that being said, oh, and we're flying at 350 today. So let's get that payload information on board so we can connect GSX and start doing our thing that way. And so to do that, we're going to go over to payload. We have 140 people, so we're going to say there is 130 in the back and 10 up front. Come on. Easy math to do there. And we're also going to zero these out for a moment just so I can do some calculations for the cargo. So zero fuel weight needs to be 124.3. Right now it's sitting at 115.8. So with a trusty calculator that I will pull out, we will do 124,300 minus 115,800. And that's 8,500, so we'll divide that by 2, and that gives us 4,250 on both. So 4,250 and 4,250. Right there. Bingo. And again, with the random drop frame thing, something is going on lately. I don't know where that is coming from. I gotta figure out what that is. It's just little spurts here and there. I don't get it. Never did that before. Something is bugging out. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Streamlabs, maybe it's Twitch, I don't know. Okay. That being set, we can go back and load the fuel. The fuel today, like I said, was 16,000, I think, yeah. 16,000 pounds of fuel. So we'll put that in the tanks. That is ready to go. And with that, we are all set. Menu, FMC, clear that. Okay. Alright, so now I can call GSX. And I think, yeah, it's not, but it doesn't need to be. We're going to request, request boarding. And we'll use Swissport. Confirm. There goes Jetway. Okay. I love these new sewed gates. It's so nice. The scenery at the airport may suck, but at least we got nice gates. Apparently United Gates were here. whatever. I don't care. And, oh, you know what I think we're going to have to do? Menu, FS Actions, Doors. I'm going to close that. I'm going to reopen that. And we're going to open the cargo doors. And I may or may not have to open that back one. We'll find out in a second here. Yeah, let's do it. Well, maybe that wasn't the issue. Okay. Well, whatever. Either way, they'll start coming on board here in a second. Let's see. So we're going to align the IRSs. While I'm up here, check the stick shakers and the overspeed. Yaw damper to on. Notice the switches are all in normal. And normal displays, auto. We're going to check the crossfeed when it was open, and then transit, and should close. It does. All the fuel pumps are off at the moment, so that's what we want. We're on ground power, so we'll just verify that that's good. The entertainment systems are on. Ground power is activated at the moment. We are on, seatbelt sign needs to be on for boarding. The emergency lights are already set. Panel lights coming on. We'll turn the window heats on. That's all fine. The packs are off at the moment because we are on ground air. 35,000 feet is what we're going to be cruising at, so I'm going to set that up there. Nav lights are on. We'll put the logo light on too, just because I can. Oxygen checks out. Panel backlighting on there. We'll do a light test. Checking the various cockpit lights. There come the people. Alright, light check passes. This is all set. Gear lever is down. We will do the CDU pre-flight in a second. Spoiler is down. Flaps are up. Throttles are idle. Fuel is cut off. We'll do a fire test and a cargo fire test. And we'll set our panel lights down here. And we do not have ATC right now. Actually, I need to turn on VPilot. I should probably do that. VPilot, but last I checked, we don't have ATC. Connect. We are a Boeing 738.
Hello.
Connect to there. Flight plan. Fetch.
Hello.
File.
Morning.
Hello.
Yeah, we do not have ATC at the moment, so we'll set 2200, and then we'll check the TCAS once the FMC is spooled all the way up. So let's go ahead and get that pre-flighted up now. Yes, we know. Position in it. Use the right GPS today. Boom.
Morning.
We are in Anchorage, which is PANC.
Morning.
Morning.
And we are at gate Bravo 8. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll see. Hey, it did.
Hi, morning. Hi, morning.
Route today. PANC to PAJN. Flight number WWA 1990.
Morning. Thank you.
And let's see here. Departure arrival. Departure. We're taking the no end 4. We should probably look at the weather and see what the winds are doing. Current weather at Anchorage right now is 360 at 6, 10 mile visibility, few clouds at 800, broken at 4,000, overcast at 9,000, temperature -9, dew point -13, altimeter 2930. Okay. Well, while we're thinking about the altimeter, 2930. About 2930. Holy crap.
Morning.
Did I read that right?
How are you?
Wow.
I'm doing good.
Scroll that guy way down. Alright, low pressure today. Right. So expected runway says 32. Let's take a look at reality. Here's that approach into Juneau. We'll talk about that more in a moment. But right now, PANC. Why did you PANC?
Morning. 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 Morning.
There's no runway 32. What are you talking about? There's a runway 33. Surprise, Active Sky says 32. Usually Active Sky is going off the current, unless it's reading. I wonder if it's reading my runway data. It's interesting. What if that just changed recently? I need to update my info again. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Well, 33, aka 32, whatever, is what we'll plan on today. And we are right here at the South Terminal. So that's gonna be a really short taxi. So we're just gonna take what is this, Kilo down to just past Romeo, and off we go. The SID we're doing is the no end 4. So that works because off of 33. We'll up here at above 652. We'll turn slightly to EGKAJ. Some Inuit word or something. I don't know what the heck that is. And then we turn right to Leif or Leify. Max at 230 knots, and then down here outer at above 6,000. Craft at above 8,000, Rama at above 10,000, and no end at above 12,800. Top altitude is 200,000 feet. Flight level 200, which is 20,000 feet. 200,000 feet. Yeah, we'll get our 737 up there. And then do not exceed 230 knots until passing Life. So until we pass that point, we don't exceed 230. Pretty straightforward. We do have some mountains off here. This is why we have the altitude restrictions over here. 8,900 feet, 10,000, so on and so forth. So we want to be cautious of that. MSA for the area is 5,600 feet in this vicinity. Okay. So, given that, let's see what our thing calls it. It calls it 33. Go figure. Okay. Route. Next page. So from no end, we're going to very basic. Hey, Kramer.
Lone Wolf today, aren't you?
Cushy. A little bit. Well, Kelsey's here, but.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Cushy. CUS. Yeah, we're doing it early because I got a Christmas party, staff Christmas party to go to tonight. So. CUSHI.
I literally just got home from school like less than 3 minutes ago.
I saw that. I saw you said we were on the bus, so I figured. We're gonna do the LDA. I think it's the X. It's the only. This one has an X and a Z, but on my charts, I don't think I have anything but the X. Let's double check that. PAJN. Why does it keep ignoring when I do that? Approach. Yeah, I just have the X or an R now, but so we're gonna do the X, which basically involves flying over this lens point and doubling back, and then we do this little teardrop approach down to the LDA and back in onto the runway there. So be kind of cool. So that's X LDA X for runway 8. Transition. We don't really have a transition, so we're just going to go from our last point. So we're just going to set it like that. Route. So from Cushy to Lens, basically. We will activate that. We'll execute that. I'm going to check the legs and see if we have any issues. We do not. I want to make sure we have the 230 restriction at Rama. We do. And everything else looks good. Okay. Zero fuel weight. 1, 2, 4. 7.3.
Thank you. Morning.
Good morning.
Reserves are 6, really about 7, 6.99, so we'll call that 7.0. Cost index is 80. Cruise altitude is 350. And cruise winds, 227 at 17. 227 at 17. And our topic line, negative 54. Negative 54. Oh, it did it for me. Okay. Excellent. Alright, and one limit. We are not going to worry about derating today. We're just going to leave it. And flaps are going to be 5. Trim 4.79. V1 133, VR 135, V2 146. So 146 on speed plus 10 is 156. Runway heading, which I probably killed because we went to a different airport. PANC is 329. And top altitude is 20,000 feet. Bingo. Put the flight directors on. Alright. And we need the 737 checklist. Alright, oxygen test on 100%. Navigation, transfer, and display switches are normal and auto. Window heat is on. Presentation mode selector is set to auto. Yes, it is. Flight instruments heading is showing 006, and that confirms with the compass up there. Altimeter is set to 2930, and cross-checked on the other side. Parking brake is now set, and engine start levers are cut off. Alright, so before we do the force start checklist, we're going to accomplish a few things. One is we're going to turn on the APU. It's going to be that, okay. And we're also going to set our trim down here at this point, 4.79, since we can without the hydraulics. That's close enough there. We can now test the TCAS as well.
TCAS test pass.
Alright, got a TCAS test there. And we'll go ahead and close the doors since we're loaded up now. Sections, ground doors, close, 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 close. And we're going to move this guy out the way, undock, confirm. And we're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Just gotta wait till that guy goes away, apparently. Okay. And APU is available, so we're going to switch over to APU. Ground connections, we're going to kill those. And we are going to de-ice, yes. And we're going to turn on the packs. And we're waiting for de-ice people to show up now, I think. Yeah, I hear them coming. That's the end of the stream. I'm taking a night before. Well, okay then. Get some nice Alaskan 737 shots here before we depart. You'll notice it is 2 in the well, it's almost 3 in the afternoon here in Fresno, but it's already twilight here in Alaska because it is winter and the sun does not come up very high for very long. It's basically the evening for most of the time in Alaska during the winter months.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Yes, it is. We will take fluid type 2.
We begin treatment now and observe. Fluid type 2. Concentration at 75%. I will call you back when ready.
Okay. De-icing my aircraft up here in Alaska. Ah, Kramer, you're back. Kramer is in Houston, so he's in Central Time, so it should be about almost 5 o'clock for him. The Houston area, anyway. I don't think he's actually in Houston, but...
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 2. Concentration at 75%. I'm disconnecting. Good day.
Alrighty. While they're disconnecting, I'm going to activate Fly Live because I didn't do that yet. Set up flight. PANC, PAJN, WA 1990, 35,000 feet. Apply. There we go. Alright. Nose to left, please.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Alright, while he's connecting, we're going to do the before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. Fuel pumps coming on. Do we have anything in the center tank? No, we do not. Passenger signs are on. Right there. Let's see, MCP is...
Hello,
windows are locked.
We're ready for
MCP is... V2, which is 146 plus 10, 156. Heading is 329, and altitude is set to 20,000 feet. Takeoff speeds are 135, 133, 135, and 146.
Locking gear.
What is happening? Very good. Let's see. CDU pre-flight is complete. Rudder and aileron trim is free and 0. That's back there. Taxi and takeoff briefing is complete. Any collision light
check completed.
coming on.
Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Brakes release at 22:59. We'll make a note. 22:59. Zulu. Alright, normally we'd be starting our engines right now, but we gotta wait because of the icing. Yeah, I know what you meant. Uh-oh, I'm doing this again. Friday Night Ops tonight is going into Chicago. It's
Set parking brakes.
it's actually two cities that they're favoring. I'm trying to remember what the second one is. Something in Chicago, which I will not be participating in because I'll be going to my dinner. But let's look real quick at VAT USA. 'Cause it'll tell me Denver, Chicago. Okay, yeah, that's FNO tonight. Yep, so we just gotta go straight ahead. Simplest taxi ever.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay,
Clear to start engines.
finally. Good grief. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and turn the packs off. And starting number 2. Notice the EGT is negative 11 right now due to the outside air temperature. Change that in a hurry. Fuel on. There goes the tug. Star cut out. And we'll go ahead and start number 1. Fuel on. Light up. Sure, TCAS in transponder mode before we start taxiing here. And we got 2 good starts. I'm going to switch over to the generators. Take off that guy. We'll kill the APU. Packs come back on. Hydraulics and pitos on. Recall, nothing. I'm going to do a flight control check. 2 up, 1 down. 2 up, 1 down. 2 down. 2 up. Rudder full left. Rudder full right. And neutral. Alright. Control check complete. Arm VNAV LNAV. And we'll check back with our checklist here real quick. Oh, I need to put the flaps down actually. That would help. That's the after start checklist / before taxi. Generators are on, propheat's on, anti-ice is actually required today, so we're going to make sure we put that on. I got to remember where anti-ice is on this aircraft. I don't use it very often. Good question. Where's the anti-ice? I would think it would be either somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. Oh, there we are. Wing anti-ice, engine anti-ice, there we go. Alright, anti-ice is on. Engine start switches to continuous. Recall is checked. Auto brake set to RTO. Right there. Engine start levers are idle. 10. Flight controls are checked and ground equipment is cleared. And flaps are 5. Taxi light on. Brakes release. Here we go. So the Redskins are the ones that are going to be beating the Jags this week, huh? Sunday one. Looking forward to this Sunday where I don't have to work all day at church. Chris, how you doing? He's here, but he makes no sound yet. I see you're transmitting, but nothing's coming out. So something is clearly wrong.
Good evening.
Hey, there it is. How you doing, sir?
I'm glad to be home. How are you?
I'm doing well. Just did some baking this morning, and now doing a quick flight before my staff Christmas party tonight.
Oh, so you're not going to do a VFNO?
Correct. That's why I'm streaming as early as I am, because I'm going to be gone this evening. Figured I'd get a flight in before I go.
I see.
Although I'm kind of sad. I was liking the fact that I was going Denver, Chicago. That would have been a fun one.
Yeah, I'm loading up. I'm getting ready to get in there and get started.
Nice.
I just haven't figured out which direction I want to go in.
Gotcha.
Or do you think most people are going to leave Denver to go to Chicago?
The way it's structured, it kind of seems like it's probably going to be most are going to go Denver to Chicago, but who knows? Who really does know?
I just know that Denver Tower's been on for a while.
Oh, really? Okay.
And nobody's home in Chicago yet.
Gotcha. Well, it sounds like a reason to go Denver to Chicago to me.
Yeah, that's good sense.
Alright, landing lights on, flaps are set, trim is set. Auto throttle's on, RTO, recall one more time, nothing. And spin up TCAS TARA. Start the clock. And we are out of here. $80 knots.
V1 rotate.
Positive rate, you're up. $23.10, wheels up. There's our altitude crossing. We'll start our turn over to the first waypoint. Flaps 1. Careful now, we can't exceed 230. Alright, speed restriction is canceled. And we passed 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. Go ahead and pull the taxi light off as well. Engines can come off of the continuous. He's off it. Flying through the soup. Just flying the flight director at the moment. Oh, breaking through. Slowly but surely. On top of the white fluffies. Nose itches. There is 18,000 feet. We'll switch to standard. And we're going to engage the autopilot. That's pretty.
That's a screenshot if I ever seen one.
Yes,
right there.
it is.
Oh.
Over the mountain peaks of Alaska.
Yeah,
I was hoping for
I tell
something
you
like
what, the Saturday morning flights I've been doing with the group, going around Alaska, it sure has been a lot of fun.
that. Really?
Yeah, you gotta wait till late morning though because it's still dark at like 8 o'clock in the morning there, but it sure is fun to fly around the morning times.
That's cool. Yeah, it's gorgeous up here. I remember doing a few years ago. I did a bunch of Alaska. Ooh, oh my gosh! Hold it. That's super awesome. Oh, that is gorgeous. The clouds just in the peaks. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, I remember doing a bunch of flying up in Alaska a few years ago in the winter before I was streaming and just get some really cool shots. Oh man. Oh, yeah, the mountains are beautiful. Whew. It's going to be easy finding a thumbnail for this one. Man. Let's see. Ooh, that's cool. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, 2310 was our wheels up. Let's make a note. Reset MCP alter. Oh. That's right. I forgot we'd done that. 35. So we should be in Juneau at 25 Zulu. So that is just about an hour from now. That works out perfectly for my time frame. Just get all the shots. Man, oh man. Twitch Sharing Club, what is that? It's so beautiful. Put that over here.
So what's been the latest thing going on since I've been gone all week from Flight Sim? Anything good?
Well, you've got it been about as gone as I have, because I've been in the throes of our big Christmas programs and then being sick at the beginning of this last week. So I don't really know. There's obviously the latest big news was the 4.4 release for P3D, but that's a little old now. I don't think I've heard of anything else big that made me go, ooh, goody. We're still waiting to see when Chicago's going to drop from FS Stream Team. We're still waiting for Portland from Flightbeam. In fact, I don't think I saw, probably because I was sick, I don't think I saw Frugal's news show this week, so I don't even know. How did I miss that?
That Portland, man, that's gonna be like soon.
It's got to be soon. It's gonna look. It looks really nice too.
You gotta do it. You got when if you buy that one, you got to at least do one flight from Fresno to Portland.
Oh, we definitely will. Absolutely. In fact, I should probably time it so I can do. I need to learn the CRJ so I can do the CRJ from Fresno to Portland. That'd be appropriate. Or if I got the Majestic Dash 8, that's another option too.
Well, I got the CRJ updated. I haven't flown it yet, but I've got it updated.
Okay. I haven't flown it since I
was gonna
crashed like a year ago.
I was waiting for a group flight to get together with the CRJ just to do a group flight with it.
Well, Tim was talking about doing that too, because he's got the CRJ as well. So that might not be a bad idea to do that.
I was planning for that then. Do a group flight.
Yeah.
I'll tell pilots to take max duty day to join in on it.
There you go. Where is Frugal's? Oh, there it is. Let's see if he even put one out, because maybe he just didn't do it. Oh, okay, that's why. There was no Frugal Sim news for December 9th. Haha, that explains why I feel like I'm lacking some news. What's that? Okay, well, at least that answers that question. Alright, well, while we're up here in the, well, we're coming up to the cruise anyway. We're still at 30,000 feet, but we're making our way up to 35. What just happened? That was weird. Go away. Let's take a look at the Juneau approach. PAJN. Stop. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Well, it tries to autofill or something. Hey, Gemini. How you doing, sir? Alright, here's the airport, first of all. So we're nestled in this thing. You notice this, we've got some sequence flashers right off of Battleship Island right here. Right here to kind of help guide the way into the approach. Because the actual localizer, I believe, stops somewhere in this vicinity here. And then we take these flashing lights all the way in and around and make a turn to runway 8. We're going to be parking up here at Golf something. I've got it on my sheet. I'll look and see. But I don't remember now off the top of my head. So we'll probably land. We'll probably end up exiting at either Echo or Foxtrot. Doubt we have to go all the way down to Golf. It's 8,000, almost a 9,000 foot runway, so we should be able to stop in plenty of time. We'll double back on Delta, or no, Alpha rather, I guess, and then up here at Bravo. What is that? Charlie, I guess. The approach. There's no stars, you notice, but the approach itself. We're going to do the LDA X for runway 8. So if we read this little kind of thing down here, it starts here at Linz, heading at 251 toward Diebol, and then we basically have to make a turnaround and then come in and we'll hit Linz again at 5600, down to Barlow at 3700, and then 3.7 degree slope down to the CGL NDB. At which point, if we can't see the runway lights and things, then we have to missed approach at that point. But we've got 3.2 miles of these lights here before we get to the actual end of the runway. It makes it kind of interesting. So this is Linz right here. So we're going to fly in from Cushy to Linz. We'll head off to Diebol. We'll do this teardrop turnaround here, and then come straight in, past Barlow. Decision point here at CGL at Kuglin Island, and the missed approach. We got to make a sharp right turn all the way around to 310 and head up that way for the missed approach. So missed approach, immediate climbing right turn to 5,600 feet via 310 heading, and on the CGL NDB bearing 251. So once we get out here, we'll 251 bearing off of the CGL NDB, which is basically back onto the course here. To intercept the SSR VOR R27 direct SSR VOR or EF. And SSR, where is SSR? I don't know where SSR is. Intercept SSR VOR radial 27. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, that's the Elephant NDB, District Prospect, and then Sisters Island SSR. Okay, so there's the 27. Direct SSR VOR. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna make for an interesting approach into Alaska. We'll make sure we set 1099 on our nav equipment. Final approach course is 71. And I think 71, let me double check something here. Yeah, runway heading is 85, so 71 is our approach course, and then we'll turn to 85 for the thing. We have wildlife and birds in the vicinity of the airport. I assume that means there is moose in the vicinity of the airport, or at least there will be. So anyway, so that should be good to go. We shall undo that. Now it's all just flat clouds and not very exciting, but still makes for a pretty evening flight with the sun perpetually setting. As we're up near the top of the world. In fact, let's switch sort of plan for a second. So there's Cushy. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I see. Cushy is bringing us in line with the... okay. Alright, so it's a little different than what it says here for how we're approaching it, apparently, because Cushy is out here, apparently. So it's just bringing us straight in, which is interesting. What are the altitudes here? 46, 31. Yeah, so we should be okay. Okay. I suppose that works. Oh yeah, Cushy's like right on the other side of that little jut out. It's like right in the bay here. It's like right beneath this little point, but on the other side of this, so yeah, okay. Alright, well that makes it a little simpler. Not as much turning to do. Explains why they do it that way. Oh, got another mountain peak poking out of the cloud deck. It's pretty cool looking. Did I ever set the... no. Oh. Nope, it worked. The highest point in the United States, non-continental United States, so all of the states, is in Alaska. That is formerly Mount McKinley. It was renamed Mount Denali, which is the native people's word for it, and for whom the national park is named, Denali National Park, where the mountain resides. The highest point in the lower 48 is just down the road from me in the Sierra Nevadas, Mount Whitney. I'm trying to remember how tall Denali is. I want to say it's like 19,000 feet or 20,000 feet or something like that. Oh, 20,310. So that's close. 20,310 feet. Really? That's the image you come up with? There we go. And there is a picture of Denali. In all of its grandeur. It's a really grainy image, but okay. 255 miles to Kushi. Looks like we've made up about 2 minutes in the air so far, because now we're at 23 Zulu arrival time. 167 nautical miles to top of drop. Welcome back, Kelsey. I know that name. Nut. I do know him. He's Westwinder. Interesting. Station in Calgary Hub. Okay. I saw on the news that you guys were getting some rain near the coast. I think we got a little bit of rain this morning somewhere. But it's been fairly dry the last few days, which has been nice. I tried to see if it was going to rain here pretty soon, but my weather app died. Now let's see if it works. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting rain Sunday, late Sunday night and into Monday. At least in the valley here. I don't know about the rest of the coast, but
It's raining here and we're not supposed to see daylight until Sunday.
Oh gosh. How depressing. It's like Seattle, although Seattle doesn't see daylight except like 5 days out of the year.
Gives me a good excuse to, do some flight swimming this weekend.
That's true.
And I also saw the other developer for Itchin is coming along soon.
For Incheon?
Yeah,
What developer? Do you know?
PAC Sam.
Oh, Paxim. Okay. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Mustafa. Love it. Oh, what's this? Oh, just realized my anti-ice is still on. Probably should turn that. Oh, that tripped off on its own. That can trip off. No need for having it up at altitude. Just working, huh? Where do you work? I think I've asked you that before. I don't remember. I don't remember what you said. My memory is nor so good. Covering my Christmas dinner. Yeah, right. Yeah, December's an expensive month for most of us. I find that December and summer tends to be my biggest expenditure times. I think summer just because I think part of it is because of the heat. I end up spending more money on comfort items just because I'm already so dang hot, and I just figure I deserve it. Oh, speaker company. Oh, that's interesting. When you say speaker company, is that like in the guise of Bose, JBL, EV, PV, those kind of type companies? But yeah, December definitely is a high expenditure month. But I plan for it, so it's okay. It's okay. More consumer. Oh, okay. This is summer. Not a fan of the winter and the cold. See, I love the winter over here because it's not that bad. The summer is really nasty in Fresno because it's like 110 degrees. So I do not miss the summer. I miss the spring and the fall before it gets really hot because that's like perfecto weather. But I love the icy chill of the winter here because it gets nice and crisp, but it's never like -5, so or worse. And it doesn't snow, so I don't have to shovel my driveway, so it's nice. I need to like live here in the winter and then like live in San Diego in the summer where it's not nearly as hot, but it's like perfect. But I don't want it to be like that all the time because I feel like if it was like 70 degrees in Christmas, at Christmas, that would just feel wrong. So. Of course, if you live in Australia, it's always hot at Christmas. It's the equivalent of their June. 90 degrees. Pish posh. Never mind. There you are. What the heck? Cannot detect running simulator. What is that nonsense? Yeah, 90 is nothing. Now, 90 with like 90% humidity, okay. We'll grant you that one. But we live for it when it's only 90 here in the summer. That's nice weather. That's going out weather. Anything shy of triple digits we take gladly. Oh, on the phone with FedEx. So speaking of shipping stories, so we ordered for the church some stuff a few weeks ago, and the toner actually that we ordered, we had to order like 3 times because the first time it just refunded us for some reason. I don't know what happened there. The second time, the toner and some other stuff we ordered suddenly just said cannot be delivered. Like it was supposed to be delivered the Friday after Thanksgiving, and then it was just like disappeared. So I called them, and they're like, oh yeah, they marked it as lost. I'm like, what? So they sent me out new stuff like for the next day, and I had to reorder one of the things. Well, then all of that stuff, like a week later, showed up all of a sudden. So we got it twice. Like, okay. Merry Christmas to us. So we have more toner than we know what to do with now. .90 with humidity is gross. That's where I stay. Yeah, well, humidity with any amount of heat is gross. Yeah, the south gets that especially bad. I remember when we went to the Jacksonville game 2 years ago now, 3 years ago now. It all blends together in my head. It was probably easily in the high 80s, low 90s, and thick humidity. It was, oh, yeah, it was gross. You feel like you're like parting the air with your hands. It's just nasty. My Navigraph link is not working, so let's see where we are on the radar for Project Fly when it finishes loading in. Apparently the last time I looked at the radar we were up near Providence or something. Ooh, we have an alert. Ooh, some fun weather over there. Holy moly. That mostly Pilot Edge right there? Probably. Yep. And Pilot Edge is really just concentrated in Southern California right now. Dang. There's us. Got a little bit of a flight ahead of him. Take Stouffer. This guy just came out to Gustavus. I don't even know what that is. Hey, it's Igor. Yeah, whoever this guy is. Going to the same place. What's our alert? Oh, that's right. We unlocked the frequent flyer achievement. Yay! Those were so cool. What hump? Yeah, I run the sound at my church. I am the tech director. Sound, video, power operator. My goodness. I went to bed kind of late last night. Nice. Yeah, what hump? Igor, Frodrick. I missed watching that at Halloween this year. I usually do that. Southwest 8080, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Wings Over Alaska. Ooh. Clouds are getting bright. No, not tonight. I've got a staff Christmas party tonight at 6:30, so my time, which is Pacific. So I figured I'd do an early flight to get the to get some flying done today before not be able to do it. I was kind of sad too because I like the pairing of Denver and Chicago. That would have been a fun one. So, but alas, no. December is a busy month for me. So. Yeah. So I'll be flying tomorrow morning. I haven't decided what I'm doing tomorrow morning yet, though.
Let's do some CRJ.
Oh, maybe. I have to learn it again, but nothing wrong with that.
So do I, so don't go back.
Oh, there you go. So we can learn it together. We can learn it together. Crash together.
Alright, we'll avoid the ocean flights.
What was that?
We'll avoid the coastal flights.
Yeah.
And Albuquerque.
Well, that goes without saying. That goes without saying. By the way, Kevin, if you can get that, if you know what that's from, then that is major points, because that is super obscure. Yes, it is. That goes without saying. I'll give you some more. It's the, let's see. I have been called brave. What is brave? Certainly it is short for bravery. That goes without saying. I don't expect you to know that one, because super obscure. But the actor is famous, who plays the role. I think he's dead now. I think. If he's not, he's got to be pretty old. Yes, he is dead. So Southwest, are you flying out of Chicago or out of Denver for the FNO tonight? Or are you going to do both? Somebody see a hockey game with family. Oh, nice. Up to Boston, Beantown. What are the teams playing? I assume one of them is Boston, but I don't remember what their hockey team is. The Boston Who. Oh. So you're not flying the F&O either. Well, okay.
You're not the only one that's doing it.
I guess. The Bruins. That's right, Boston Bruins. And the Buffalo Sabres. Shouldn't it just be the Buffalo Buffaloes? That. The Buffalo Buffaloos. Hey, pilot. How do you pronounce the last part of your? Is it short for something, or is it pilot Skex, or? I always trip over myself. Pilots. That's not that much better. Pilots. Is that a pronounceable word, or is it just the KCX?
Pilot Skicks.
Pilot Skicks?
Skicks.
Jeff is fine. Okay, that's funny to me for a whole nother reason. So the, oh, wait a minute. Hang on, what's happening here? Oh, drop a drop. Stand
Alright, fly the airplane like you know how to.
Stand by. Or at least pretend I know how. I think it's, let me look at the approach here. PAJN. He says, hi, Chris, by the way.
Hello, Jeff. How are you?
Saw that in the nick of time. LDX, LAX, runway 8. 6,300. I knew it was something like that. Anyway, so that's funny to me because there is a comedian that I've always enjoyed his humor, Eddie Izzard, and he does this big old rant about technology and says the guy that made the software for this Pentagon thing was name was Jeff Jeff. Born in the month of Jeff, 19 Jeff to Jeff. And so the password to get in the back door was Jeff. It just sounds funny. It's like whenever you get a really complicated name, oh, it's pronounced like Bob. It's not spelled that way. But okay. Ooh, we're getting some cool mountain shots again here.
Jeff is the password.
Jeff is the password, that's right. I've met 2 of 3 players already, and it's awesome. Nice. That's cool, Kelsey. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh, Cat Strader is streaming now. Pretty. Ah. There we go. That's cool. That's a cool shot. So I put in Jeff, and hey. We had when I was working for Barnes & Noble back when I was doing my teaching credential. And no, I never became a teacher. But back when I was doing that, one of the guys that worked in the stock room, I was out on the floor. I worked the customer service center, and the guy in the stock room, a guy named Robin, and he would joke around because you could sell these computer books, and we were talking about the operating system for Linux, which at the time was Ubuntu or something. It was UBUNTO or something. And so we would joke that it probably is actually pronounced Steve. Just stuff like that just makes me think of that. All right, passing through 25,000 feet. Let's get the weather, shall we? The weather. Oh, well, there are no wind. There are no wind. There is no wind. Can't talk. There is no wind. 10-mile visibility. Few clouds at 4,500. Scattered at 16,000. Temperature -3. Dew point -4. Altimeter 2947. So let's set 2947. If it will set. Really? There we go. Oh, I had to cloud. That's 2947. Okay. Alrighty. Should make for a nice approach into Juneau. Juneau. Ooh. Getting some lovely screenshots on this trip. I tell you.
Hello.
Hey, Gemini. Welcome, welcome. No, we do, there's like, the hosts of the party usually get these little kind of goofy gifts for a few of us to win for some games that get played, but, yeah, we don't, not a White Elephant gift this one. The college parties we used to go to, we always did White Elephant, but. By the way, the answer to the movie I was quoting, because I was not surprised you did not get that one. That was Don Knotts, who was the actor, and the movie was The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. That's what I was quoting earlier. I have been called brave. What is brave? Certainly it is short for bravery. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think you would have gotten that. I figured that was super obscure. It's a good movie, though. It's funny. Typical Don Knotts humor. I gotta switch over to that. Go ahead and bring on the landing lights at this point. Set the engines to continuous. We may or may not need the anti-ice. We'll see. My gift is dinosaur slippers that war when you walk. That's awesome. Wish I could stay, but I have to go. Have fun with the approach into Juneau. It's one of my favorites. Yep. Thank you so much, Southwest 8080. We'll see you later. Have fun at work. I have seen The Breakfast Club. Yep. It's a good one. It's a classic. See you, man.
Moose.
Yes, Gemini.
Have you seen the new Sun Country plane?
Like a new livery?
Yep.
I don't think I have.
I'm gonna send you a link. And it's called the Tide Pod.
The Tide Pod? Oh gosh.
Hey, don't take out of Denver. It's blocked up in here.
Well, I can't because I'm going to a party in a little bit. That's why I'm flying early.
Oh, okay.
But thank you for the advice.
Yeah, really. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
This is the pole you get the horns.
I'm going to be coming into Denver.
Oh.
Did you get a particularly special White Elephant gift last year there, Kevin? Did you get a dinosaur onesie, like a Barney onesie? That'd be really hilarious, actually. To get the antlers, that's right. Alright, link from Gemini. Let's see here. Oh, nope, never mind. That was... Your Cat 4 now, please switch. Please switch what? Oh.
On TeamSpeak.
I don't know if I can do that. That might be...
Yeah, you're an admin.
Okay. Where do I... Okay, give me a second.
You would go... So you go to my thing, you, like... Yeah. Like, yeah. You go to... You right-click my name, and you go down, turn me... You to Cat 4 Pilot, get rid of Cat 3 Pilot.
No, I mean, I see where that is at. I just don't see where I edit that at. That's my thing.
Oh, if you go down to the set server group, you can just change it to Cat 4.
Server group. Oh. Oh!
Okay, take
There-
Cat 3 away.
And then I got... Oh, I got you. It just adds it. Got it. There you go.
Alright, thanks. Yeah, they actually have a line for delivery right now, and I'm number 9, waiting for delivery.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I'm in a United terminal right now. There's like 40 United aircraft.
Alright, there's the new Sun Country livery. You're right, that does look like a Tide Pod. That's awesome.
But I like it.
It's not bad, but it looks like a Tide Pod. Pages were blank. Yeah, of course they were. That's exactly what men know about women. Nothing. You know nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Make sure that takes.
Yeah, I'm not getting off the ground for another hour.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Man, there's fuel trucks everywhere. There's at least 20. Like, there's a row of 10 right next to me.
Oh, gosh.
Then there's like 20 behind me. Too many fuel trucks running around.
Alright, I want to make sure we slow up nice and early here, so I'm going to go ahead and put out the slats now. Flaps 1, basically.
Wow, we have a Baron, Beach Crouch Baron 58 here sitting on the taxiway. Or in parking, trying to get out of here.
Kelsey. Oh, nice. What's happening? Oh. Drag required. Drag given. To whom much drag is required, much drag will be given.
Wow, nice cockpit on this 757.
What 77 are you flying?
Westwind 1.
I know that, but I mean, like, what? When you say 77, are you flying like a
Oh.
Captain Sam, Flying
Boeing.
Wings?
Oh, no, on the one from the Westwind website.
Okay, so it's like a freeware one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna switch this to that. Alright, what is our LDA frequency here? Let's see. 1099. 109. And that is 71 on the approach course. unachievable because you're not trying.
I'm just aircraft spotting right now.
What mixer do you use at your church? Oh, I read mixer and I'm going, like a food mixer? Like, I don't understand. Mixer, duh. Soundboard.
We use a Yamaha DMX9.
Oh, okay. We have a Yamaha as well. It's the TF5, their new digital stuff.
Okay.
It's pretty nice. What are you using over there, Kevin?
Ooh, man, we got Trans-Canada Airlines taken out.
A tranny Canada?
Yeah, no, Trans-Canada
I
Airlines
know,
taken
but I
out.
wanted to say it. Just sounded funny in my head. Approach VREF not selected. Oh, you want that? You want to know? You want to know? You can't handle the approach VREF. KitchenAid. Yes. We use a KitchenAid mixer.
That was so condescending on so many different levels, Moose.
Which one?
The Training Canada. You could really have fun with that one.
Yeah.
As long as you stay on this side of the border.
Right. What do you... Oh, he's angry about gear? Probably.
I don't know how they're gonna feel about it.
I'll lower the gear, fine.
I just asked them to expedite. They're
They're just gonna ignore you. Be like, yeah, no. Yeah, like any church, we have unlimited budgets. Exactly. Which means you can't afford the KitchenAid mixer. Duh. Soundcraft? Okay. That's what we had. We had an old 16-channel Soundcraft back when our sound booth was upstairs. This was right back when I was like, well, up until I was like 18 or so. And then we got the Yamaha DM2000, their first digital, and we had that up until about a year and a half ago. We got the TF5. We have a Soundcraft. We're using a Soundcraft now. Actually, it was a gift to us by the church that's utilizing space in our Palm campus. It's a newer Soundcraft. I don't remember what the model is though, because I haven't actually personally used it yet. Oh, I'm feeling much better, Kelsey. Thank you. 2019 budget gone. Don't get me wrong, but it's finicky. Oh, okay. Interesting. Is it a digital or is it an analog? Ooh, that's cool. Check out that mountain. Alright, we're going to lower this down to... what's the point at the... 37... 32.
They expedited once I said expedite my delivery.
SI Impact? Live and learn, I guess.
Hey Luke, can you tell me what the incoming is? What runways were they using for incoming?
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what they're using right now because I'm still on. I just got on ground.
Did you find out?
The ATA should say, Lewis.
Yeah, if you're going, yeah, okay, I'll go on ATIS real quick. We could come to one.
Thank you, Lou. You're a good man, Lou. You really are.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
we are making Christmas cookies tomorrow.
Ah,
I can box them up, send them FedEx to you.
nice. I don't know if you saw I was making the Christmas pfeffernusse earlier today. That's a cool shot. I really like
Tomorrow
that.
morning, I'm putting on a pot of chili, and then we're gonna do Christmas cookies.
Nice.
Okay, landing, departing on 34 right, 34 left, 35 right, 35 left, and 33.
Coming in from line 33. Okay.
And there's the runway. We should do a flight challenge one night. Yeah, we should do that again. I need suggestions for challenges. What would be the challenge, Burger? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need ideas. Ideas. Inverted landing challenge. Well, I was inverted. Okay. There's no sense in sitting here and doing nothing. Let's make it interesting. My aircraft.
Wow. Pushback and start's not at your discretion.
Well, I would imagine with that many people.
Yeah.
Go down to VREF and flaps 30. Keeping up for relations, you know. Giving him the bird. You know, the finger. Yes, I know the finger, Goose. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate when it does that.
I know. You do. But you're so good at it.
Oh, it's so beautiful here. Alright, speed brake is armed, auto brake set to 2. Landing lights are on. Taxi, turn off lights are on. Landing clearance received as far as I'm concerned.
They moved.
Yes, sir.
Is there any chance if you can make the Sun Country 737 and the tripod with me?
It's possible. I'll have to look into that and see. What is the yellow dog calling me? Don't order anything from them. Oh, no, I know why they're calling me. Takes payment in Tide Pods, yeah. They're delicious. Hello. Little high, little low. I know, isn't this gorgeous? Man. Juneau in winter. This is, the weather's beautiful, but it's snowy. Like, this is like the perfect, like, Christmas stream right here. It's great.
Move.
Yeah.
Did you see United's new 787-10?
No, not yet. Give me a second though here, Gemini. I'm landing the plane at the moment. terrain freaks out at me. Beautiful.
Nicely done, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
But
I couldn't make that one. I'm not gonna try. Not gonna burn the brakes up to do it. That was purty. That's right. Okay.
Put some butter on that bread.
That's right. Buttered it. Hey now. What's with the stutteriness? Don't you stutter now. Lighting lights off. And flaps coming up. On the ground at 028. And I don't remember what gate I'm going to. Golf 3. No, I don't need you dang. Follow me. Do 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 do. Take the engines off continuous. We can take the strobes off. We didn't end up using the ADI stuff, so we can leave that alone. Ooh, that's cool. So the Capitol building for Alaska? That's awesome. I never noticed that before. It looks cold. It does look cold. But it looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous. Kicking up some snow on them tires. There's my peeps. We'll go in the next one. Uh-oh. We got a Peter Pan. Oh, GSX. Epic fail. Someone's been thinking his happy thoughts.
Hey Moose,
Yes, sir.
someone from ESPN said your team in the NFL should draft a quarterback.
Yeah, there's some good reasons for that.
There's 5 good quarterback candidates from college.
Yeah, so we'll see what they do. We will see what they do. All right, that is it. That's okay. So we'll kill the engines.
Hey, Gemini, how you doing?
Hey, Captain Tim.
I'm doing good, Tim.
I was talking to Gemini, Mike.
I know you were, and then I was saying hi too.
That's good to hear, Gemini. What are we doing tonight?
Well, we just finished actually, because I've got my staff party that I'm going to. So we did the early stream. We just landed in Juneau from Anchorage.
Get your staph infection tonight.
No, staff party. Did I say?
Same thing.
Oh, well, whatever. I don't know what kind of staff you work with, but all right. No jetways here. No, I understand that. Request deboarding. That option there. Let's go to menu. Wheel chocks. Ground power. Ground air.
Anchorage, Juneau tonight?
Just just landed in Juneau, yeah. Switch over to ground. And turn that on. Ooh, that's bright. Alright, once you're connected, open the doors. I think, guess you are connected, okay. You have time. Yeah, no, not quite. Doors open and open. Seatbelts off. Probes
What's
off.
the skid for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, well, I was talking with Chris. We were thinking about breaking out the CRJs and doing some group CRJ flying.
I'm in.
So I think that's what we're going to do. I don't know where at yet we'll do it, but I think that sounds like fun. Oops, no, don't restart the engines. Kill the APU, fuel pumps can go off. Actually, I'll kill it's the end of the line for this, so we'll kill those guys as well.
Where's the drunken church staff meeting at?
It's at the house of some people in our church. They got a really nice house actually out in the boonies, and they host it every year. So,
Cool.
it's usually a good amount of fun though. Good group of people.
Hey Moose,
Yes, sir.
I know where you should fly for tomorrow.
Where should I fly?
From Bloomington, Illinois to Atlanta, Georgia.
Bloomington, Illinois to Atlanta, huh? Well, we'll
BMI to ATL.
Well, we'll see. It'll be.
That's an hour and a half.
Gotcha. Yeah, we might do a series of little short hops in the as we relearn the CRJ, since I haven't flown it in probably a year.
I was thinking the same thing.
And Chris is in the same boat too. He hasn't flown it in a long time, so it'll be interesting tomorrow to be sure. So, all right, that's gonna do it for me. I gotta go get ready.
You got Santa Barbara, don't you?
I do not have Santa Barbara now.
Well, buy Santa Barbara and we'll do San Diego, Santa Barbara.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll see. I've spent a lot of money already this holiday season, so I'm waiting for my bonus check before I buy any more stuff. All right, I will see you
got
guys.
time for tomorrow?
What was time? Yeah, probably about 10, like normal. Probably do normal.
Copy that.
Normal Saturday time. All right, guys. Thanks for showing up and flying, even though it was very early this time comparatively for a Friday. So we'll see you tomorrow. We'll do some CRJ fun. And
I enjoyed the flight. You
I'll
did a
see
good
you
job today.
thank you. What part did you see? The taxi? Is that all you saw?
Pretty much the guy on top of the ladder.
Oh, nice. The Peter Pan. Yeah, he flew. He did a good job.
You have a good night.
He's
Enjoy
still
the
up
party.
there.
Rest
All
of the
right.
crew will
Yeah.
talk to you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you later, guys. See you guys. Have a good one.